Forgot my mic was muted. Look at that detail, man. Nice and crisp. Yeah, there we go. Now, not just spots of the color. Yeah, boys. I'm liking that. Hey. I know, right? It's fucking good. $25 camera, easy. All I need to do is crack it open and adjust the focus myself. Cause I'm an idiot and didn't realize that was how it worked. I'll move my mic a little bit further away from the laptop itself so that it's not picking up all all the noise. Yeah. By the way, I'm noticing, my internet seems to be at least a little bit spotty. So if there's any like drop frames, that's from my end. I don't actually know how to fix that. So any tips out there, that'd be greatly appreciated. Alright, I think the first thing I want to do is put a second coat on each of these two, and then we're going to dry brush around our side. If you weren't around for the last 5 minutes or so of last night's stream, you missed me spilling all of my fucking brown contrast paint. Just all over the fucking table. Which means we will need another dry paper towel to use for drying our brushes. Feels bad, man. Like almost all of the paint's gone. It really does suck. Alright. Right up into the focus range. Yeah. So now, because we can get closer now, still not like as visible as it is to me. You can maybe just slightly see like differences in in the paint that are causing, I think you can see it especially here. It's not a full coverage over the model, so we're going to go over it again and add a second coat to make sure the paint is uniform over the model. And we're not going to spill our paint this time. Hopefully. Again, I am noticing some more drop frames. I don't know what to do about that. Looks like the berries just keep like tanking every so often. I mean, there's no reason for it to be, but you know how it is. Anyway, let's get started. I want to do gray first, because that's the undercoat. There's not the undercoat underneath the So we're using our medium layer brush. You can get these from Citadel themselves. They sell them. So obviously the paint that you're supposed to use on these is supposed to correspond with the brush type. Layer and base brushes, it doesn't matter too much. Especially if you're like using a small, like I think a small base brush is about the same like thickness and sharpness as a small layer, or the medium layer brush. And there's small layer, which is a good deal thinner than the thicker medium layer. And then I also have a special brush. Somewhere. This one is an Artificer layer brush, and it is the thinnest brush that you can get from Citadel, compared to a thicker layer brush, so just a little bit thinner. So yeah, those are some of the brushes I have. The Artificer layer, the extra small, isn't, I think, super useful most of the time. I would use it for like, if you're gonna do like freehand, like small freehand details, I would use it for that. Other than that, don't know that I'd use it for anything else. Are we still getting internet issues, by the way? Alright, enough fooling around, let's fucking hang it. Let's fucking go. Alright, sounds good. Medium light there. Okay. Oh man, that camera quality looks so much crisper now. God damn. So now you guys can like actually see when I fuck up. Like put all mistakes in. Right? Yeah, you can see right there the edge of that box there that I just accidentally hit. Oh man, it looks so much better on the stream. I know, right? It looks so much better now. God damn. I feel bad for everybody that had to... feel bad for everybody that had to, like, that popped into, like, the first couple of streams, and, like, they saw just absolutely nothing, because they just, like, the models were just completely invisible. Or just like so blurry that they couldn't see them. Feel bad for them, you know. They missed like the fun, you know. It is, yeah. I fixed the camera. Turns out it has to be manually focused. So I went and did that earlier today. And oh boy, has it had an improvement. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I mean, oh boy. Now when people like randomly pop in, they can actually see what's happening on the on the screen. You can like see all the little ridges and stuff now too. Which is like, it was a shame that you guys couldn't before, because like, you know, holy shit, the Sylvaneth has so many like good little ridges and details on them. Which also I imagine makes them, yeah, I know. I imagine it makes them a lot better for like dry brushing. Yeah. Yeah, like I was really sad that that's why I was like complaining that you guys couldn't like see anything, because like, you know, I can see them up close and they look good to me, but you guys don't know what, you know, happening. How are you supposed to, you know, take anything away from this? The Sylvaneth model is so good. I didn't 3D print them. I bought them because like I think they're genuinely worth it. For the most part. The Dryads are a bit boring, but that, you know, they're kind of meant to be like the foot soldier shaft type stuff for the Sylvaneth, so I didn't mind that too much. And I don't have Dryads anyways, so yeah. It looks so much better now, it really does. Oh, for sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll probably also post like each individual, not each individual model, but each individual like unit. Oh, speaking of units, I got a couple of new units came in tonight, earlier today. So I got bases, for the unit of handgunners that I printed off. So they are all based now and ready to go. Well, they still gotta be, Zenithilled. And then I also got a unit of Demigryph Knight. I built them so that they have the Hornblower, but not the standard bearer, because I didn't think the standard bearer was worth it, you know? The Hornblower, he's just like the standard, like, musician unit, model. He just adds 1 to run in charge rolls. And then the standard bearer is the same thing, the standard, or the same, like, standard bearer buff. So it just adds 1 to, adds one to the bravery test that you need. To succeed. But like they already have a bravery of 6. And only 3 models per unit. So I figured, you know, if they're losing a model, it's A, unlikely that they'll be, you know, breaking. And it's more likely that they'll just lose the entire unit instead. Also, I think the standard looks ugly. I just didn't want to like put it on one of the guys. I preferred the lances. I built them with lances, and the other option is for halberd. And like mathematically, the halberds I think do more, like you are more likely to hit with them. But if you shard with the lances, you get to attack twice. So yeah. I think I prefer the lances in that regard. So with that and the Wild Rider, they become like I have pretty good like cavalry force now. Yeah. I mean, same, like I'm not quite sure like how it's gonna play on the battlefield. I have some ideas of like what I want to do with it and like how I want it to play, but you know, it's hard to say like how that'll actually go on the battlefield, you know. Yeah. I imagine like if I get to go first, like in most games I'll probably end up winning. Just cause like I can outshoot the fuck out of your army and kill all the like big important guys right away with just buckloads of shooting. So yeah. Which I mean like apparently that is like the #1 way to counter a death army. Is just like have a bunch of shooting units. Because death has like pretty weak shooting usually. And the leaders are like what you want to target in a death army. And the best way to do that is just by shooting them down from afar. Or casting a bunch of big spells on them. I think that's the... Wait, nope, there's still some more I gotta do because I forgot to every time. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, I like, you know, having a bunch of options, you know? And technically, you can play several armies at once, it's just all, like, several variations of the same basic kind of army, you know? Like, I know you're currently running Sacrament, I think you can also run Blood. I know you can run a Nighthaunt specific army instead of Legions of Nagash. A little bit over here. I've been painting this part because I forgot to for all of the other ones. So this is, we're gonna have to remember this is just the first coat here. We're gonna want to add a second coat later once this is dry. Now onto this last guy. You saved a bunch of those Gloomspire models, right? I could print them off, you know. I can think, what were they? It was like Twigs, some of like the Nighthaunt bosses, and a few of the, like, or not Nighthaunt, Gloomspite bosses and stuff. Yeah. Sure. I mean, if your wife wants to join in, giving her a Gloomspite army to like paint and stuff might be cool. Or like to paint together. She wanted to paint Self? Huh. Yeah, I don't blame her. I mean, like you were saying earlier, and like I was saying earlier, these are some super detailed, models. And they're not like a bad army, per se. They're just like really reliant, I think, on the Awakened Wildwood rules. And if you don't want to like shell out, you know, $150 for 3 trees, you know, I can imagine why you wouldn't want to. You think so? I don't know. Maybe. I feel like they're a decent, like, ambush on me, you know? Like, if you get caught in, like, a prolonged fight as Sylvaneth, you're gonna lose. You know, like, you just don't have, like, the models and wounds to deal with, like, a prolonged fight. But they can do, like, quite a bit of damage and just, like, blink the fuck out of there. I don't know. Their hero characters, I will say, are, for the most part, pretty bad. The Tree Lords, I think, are pretty decent, and, like, their variant. But I think, like, like, I know, like, the god model, Alariel is, like, really kind of bad. I mean, I don't know. Like, if you like the aesthetic of an, you know, of an army, that's probably the reason why you should buy it instead of because you think it's good or bad. Cause like, in Age of Sigmar, I think the battles are more dependent. Like, winning or losing is more dependent on like the battle tone, or the battle plan that you're playing, like the specific rules of that battle. And like outside of that, I think most armies can like compete for the most part in relatively even ground. Oh shit. Like a full-blown Nagash? Oh man. He's 880 points. Oh shit. Do you need like specific models on him? Or are you saying like you have like the backup that you need to not like just immediately get burst down? The backup, okay. Yeah. I feel like that's kind of the case if you bring like any really big like single model. Then it's gonna get sort of surrounded and like burst down. Or you end up like not playing them because you're afraid of that happening. So they just sort of end up kind of like hanging way back for most of the fight. So the wolves do, they fill the battle line. Ah, okay. Oh, okay, they fill the battle line because they're really fucking cheap. I see. Yeah, that makes sense. So I almost dread to ask, would you be running like the fucking 9 Spirit Host unit with him? No? Whew. Thank fuck. Those things are like actually fucking the stuff of nightmares in battle. If any of you have like ever not run into Spirit Host before, they're like these giant fucking pillars of ghosts. And in battle, they're like, they attack like 9 times per model. I see. Seems like a really small army, actually. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this man over here has 9 Spirit Hosts, which is 3 units of 3 or 1 big unit of 9. And so he just runs them at my battle line, and they just like attack a million times in one go. And kill pretty much anything because they attack so much. Okay. It can be. I don't know. It hasn't been like too big of a deal on the past couple of games that I played. Like the last game we played, it was a 2,000 point game. It sort of tied down my. Oh, they're not? Huh. It sort of tied down like my Sequitur line, or my yeah, my Sequiturs and Evocators. Which sort of like kept me off of the like taking the objective, trying to deal with them. Yeah, I don't know. Alright. Alright. Okay. Alright, so now, you know, this is the one we shaded last night. You can kind of see how, like, the cracks in, like, the finger, joints are, like, clearly defined and shaded. And, like, how the musculature is more defined and shaded. So yeah, like, you can see, like, especially down here, the dark areas of, like, the recesses where the shade wash, filled in. So, pretty neat. Oh yeah. Yeah, like every time, you know, I basically like disregarded trying to kill his chef for the most part during battles because they just come back like every time. Um, right, so we've done that, which means it's time to put a second coat of Rhinox on for these two. This one's still wet. We'll do this one. Okay. Okay. Take a little water break. I have not, no. I have yet to put the ports on them yet. So that might be a few minutes. Gonna check the thing, make sure everything's been going well. How's the thing quality been for you guys? Just out of curiosity. Sorry, I was away from the mic. How's the stream quality been? It looks like I was dropping frames kind of toward the beginning. Alright. That one's good. Do some light oxide, boys. And gold. And everyone in between. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, look at that coverage. Goes right on. I'm gonna casually keep building up the base layers. Get a nice 2-coat. What color would I make a hose that's weirdly attached to an axe? What kind of hose are we talking about, I guess? I guess it depends on like what would be coming through the hose. If that makes sense. Part of a chainsaw axe. Shit, I'm not actually sure what I'd do. I don't know. I might do like brass, like a brass pipe. Maybe, I mean, you can't go wrong with black, really. Alright. Yeah, metallic color, like iron or like lead belcher, maybe. Brass will work, yeah. If it's gonna be like corn or something, you definitely should do brass. So that's like, brass and red is like his thing. Yeah, makes sense. What does red mean for orcs? I know, like, purple is stealthy, right? Red is fast, right? Evil Sun makes him go fast. The fastest color. Yeah, I wasn't sure. Yellow. What is yellow then? Okay. A little stray brush hair plucked off. It happened. You look pretty good. The yellow cord. Ah, I see. Okay. You know what? With that detailed explanation, it actually makes sense. I know, right? That's them, like fucking mega minds over here. You know what? Let's talk about Megamind, the fucking movie. That shit was like ahead of its time. Like the bad guy, the fucking nice guy. Like one of those fucking like Reddit nice guys. That's all like. I know, right? Like it's funny as fuck. Oh no, Copper, my one weakness. How could you have done this? Wait, are you fucking serious? What the fuck was the villain name? The like villain, not Megamind. It was some like real fucking dumb shit, you know? Titan? Right. Yeah, no, now I remember. Of course he does. You know, that like the point was that he was like one of those, you know, fucking like, those Stacy's that never dated me. I'm a nice guy. Instead they date Chad. Like, fuck, what was the hero's name? Mega Man? Was it Mega Man or? Metro Man, that was it. Metro Man. Oh man. Yeah. And then Metro Man's like a fucking himbo. That shit was fucking good. Ahead of its time early on social commentary. Like accurately called out sort of like woman worship of like weird creepy dude who think that they're like entitled to a woman's attention because they like fucking act nice to them. Careful about shit talking incels. Dude, I don't give a fuck. What the fuck are they gonna do? Bitch at me? Fucking do it, pussies. Besides, they wouldn't watch me. They're too busy watching and alternating between watching and trash talking whichever titty streamer is popular this month. You know what I mean? Like Pokimane or Lunity. I don't know streamers, dude. I don't watch too many like streams live because like I don't like it like lagging and then I miss, you know, like 3 minutes of the live stream. I can't stand like, you know, like the big live button. I can't stand when it's not, you know, live. Oh, I forgot to mention, showed it off last stream, but I also added this. So now when people follow me, that whole thing shows up, and I get to see that they followed me. Makes a little noise. Pretty cool. So we're being a fair amount more careful than usual with this because I don't want to like have to touch up any more of the gray paint. No, we're just being like careful and, you know, not going too fast. And just making sure that we're getting a nice solid even coat on the of the brown on this guy. And then we will do the shade wash. And while we're waiting for those shade washes to dry, I will. It's also like the actual like primary army. I don't know what you mean by that. I'm like reading it and I'm trying to figure out like if I said something. Oh, yeah. yeah, I think I'm gonna do like this Dolmaness and this general like scheme. And then I think I might also do the dwarves in a similar scheme. The elves I think I'm gonna do in green and brown. Sort of like this guy who we can now actually see because he has been painted. Obviously we haven't done any like primer, but I think instead for the cloaks I'm gonna switch around this raw flesh for this Castellan green. So the dark green is gonna be up on the top here, whereas the light green is gonna be on the bottom. So that's how we'll do that. The elven forces. At least for sure the Eternal Guard. I'm not sure yet on the Wild Riders. How did the paint get so plain? I just, make sure to apply to base coat. I also, get a pretty, like, not liquidy, but you want to get it, like, not, you don't want the paint to be too thick, because otherwise it's not going to be, like, even and shit. So usually what I'll do, and you've seen me, I'm sure, doing, is I'll, like, half a second just slightly poke this brush into the water. You guys can't actually see. Into the water pot back there. And then quick bring it over to the paint pot and dab a little bit, grab a little bit of water, a little bit of the paint, mix the two around on the edge of the pot, and it'll be nice and stirred up and ready to be applied. So that's how I do that. A wet palette would do that for me. I wouldn't have to like pick up water with every brush swing. And honestly, the only reason I haven't like had a wet palette is because I don't know if I have the space for it on this desk right now. Otherwise, I would definitely be using a wet palette. Yeah, so we're just over an hour into the stream. Still doing good, I think. It sucks that these bases are so much bigger than the than my handle can hold. Because that means I've got to like hold them awkwardly while painting. Yeah, I don't know, the biggest trick is not being too heavy. If you're too heavy, you can't really, like, do anything about it. Except, like, step back the paint and go over it, like, completely new. So it's better to be, like, too light than too heavy. If that makes sense. Oh, it might be a good idea to talk about. The election. I applied for an absentee ballot earlier today. If you haven't done so already, you should do so. Painting minis isn't that bad. Then I get triggered. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I get, it's nice and relaxing for me. So I stream it. I can just kind of sit here, answer questions, go calmly, do it nice and quietly with the music playing in the background, just ramble, that stuff. Damn intense music, dude. I'm gonna finish this thigh armor piece and then get some water to drink. My voice is, my mouth is pretty dry right now. Need to obtain fluid. Okay. Looks okay for, oh yeah, I mean, say what, that I drink water? Oh, no, I was just, you don't want to, like, take too long without, like, doing anything with the brushes, just because, like, the paint on your brush can dry, and then you can ruin the brush doing that, so, I was just saying, like, I didn't want to, like, take my brush off of the Mini, at the time. No, that's all. Let's see. Got this last leg. I think I gotta still do some, like, the vines up here. Are there any good, like, TV shows and stuff out there that you guys are, like, recommending? New anime, new TV show, Netflix, anything like that? TLC. I know that's like a channel. I don't know what's on TLC. Oh yeah, like TV. Okay. Oh my god, my brother for the longest while was like super fucking obsessed with what's that one reality TV show with like the couples, um Love Island. That was it, Love Island. He was like super fucking obsessed with it. Like binge watched like an entire 3 seasons in the span of like 2 weeks. It was crazy. I don't know. I don't usually, like, I don't watch a whole lot of media, cause, like, I never, like, feel like I have enough time to. I either, like, binge it, or I don't watch anything, that's kind of, like, that's it. There's, like, no in between. Last little footy here, and then some of the lines on the back I've got to get, and then that'll be the base coat on this boy done, and it'll be the base coat on the other guy. Fucking vibing. I just actually saw what the title of that song is. My vibe is killed and my day is ruined. This vibe is even worse, dude. What's with these titles, man? Oh, question. What should I do for like these horns? I haven't really decided yet. Yeah, do you mean? Oi. Fuck off. My memes are perfectly within the realm of social acceptability. I think. If by socially acceptable you mean, you know, the dregs of society. Like myself. But not the holiest of all shades. Hey man, you need like a hype man. You can't just say that you're the one dropping shade, you know? Unless you're like rapping it, you know? You're gonna come at me with a fucking rap before you say that you're dropping shade on me, you know? Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. I'm a fucking dumbass, alright? Listen, known oil is, it is the god emperor that we should actually all worship. Fuck the god emperor of mankind from 40k. Known oil, the real fucking G. I'm actually glad I only have like 2 or 3 active people, because if I had like, you know, like one of those like really busy streamers that's just like the shackled to the speed of fucking sound or whatever, I don't know if I'd be able to like follow it, you know? Like, I don't know, dude. How do like bigger streamers handle such a like fast-paced shit, you know? Taking Xanax, maybe. Most don't they read donations instead? Oh, that makes sense. How do you do donations anyways? Um, hey, look at that nice solid PayPal. Oh, I actually set that up then. If you want to donate to me, um, yeet. I don't think I'm big enough to actually like have anybody donating, which is fine, you know. For now, it's just like a fun thing that I'm doing, so to try it out. Oh yeah, that's looking really good. Yeah, I better see those on Instagram later. I'll plug them on my 0 follower Twitter as well. Sorry, 1 follower. On Twitter or Insta? Oh, I'm dumb. On Insta, of course. Yeah, look how much like cleaner that looks now. This song feels like the inside of my brain. Just nothing but this little fucking flute playing. You know what I mean? Just a little sloppy there, you can see. But, look at that. It's gone. Nothing. It was never there. All part of your imagination. Never happened. Just like that. That is the beauty of painting. With your host, Discount Bob Ross. And oh no. Oh, is that a big like Warboss model that I obtained legally? Legal for your kill team? It isn't, right? It's the regular game. Elite Mob? Okay. Okay. So, like, half a fucking kill team. Just right there. Listen, I mean, all I'm hearing is that you can run it. I'm gonna need to take a break soon because my fucking hands are starting to shake. Just from sort of like, you know, being awkwardly positioned for a while. We'll finish this time piece real quick. Mine go completely numb. Yeah, it happens, dude. You know, obviously, like, painting with tremors, it can get pretty hard. I saw a guide that was floating around on some of the, some of the subreddits that I've seen, on like how to paint when you're, you know, if you got like tremors and stuff. If I can find it, I think I'll post it to the chat for you guys. Alright. Oh, perfect for a minute and 30 seconds then. An hour and 30 minutes in. That's kind of the... Oh, true. That might change things, you know. Same more model than your kill team. Nice. Alright, I need something to do while I let my hand and arm rest a bit. What should I do? Oh, actually, hold on. Okay, I'm back. When they show the model, are you talking about the rest of the army? I mean, it's not a bad idea, actually. Yeah. So obviously we got our Kurnoth hunters here. Yeah. Okay. Very nice looking Sylvaneth model. And last guy over here. Then we've got this guy. We worked on him in the first game. Obviously not fully painted at all. You can see like how the bomb turned out. You know how the green look. Then we've got behind him, we have the Star Ballista. The Stormcast stuff is mostly painted because I've had a lot more time to paint them by myself. But I only have 2 Stormcast units and 4 models total. See the other one over there. So this is the Wood Elf Eternal Guard. You can see them in a lot more clarity now. You can see the Hornblower, the Flag Bearer with the heart on top there. See, like this here. Back here we've got the Cogsmith. He is meant to buff the artillery pieces. The dwarf. Behind him we've got Ironbreaker that I have 3D printed. Slash Kitbash. And in front of that, a Knight Incantor from Stormcast. If you're wondering why the hammer head there is green, just I was performing some tests, so that'll get painted over. Back here we've got Dwarven Iron Drakes. They're like flamethrowers basically. That guy's got a horn. This guy in the middle here has the torpedo. Behind there is a 3D printed Rune Lord, or in this case, Rune Lady. Her job is just gonna be like buffing, you know, the Iron Breakers and Iron Drakes in battle. We've got a proxy 3D printed model for the Free Guild General, and a 3D printed Splash Kitbash model for the Sylvaneth. It is a Branch Witch. Right here, actually, we got our general, the Nomad Prince. Because half of his horns are missing, I've been calling him the Half-Stag. Because I think it's like appropriately badass, you know. Back here we've got our Hellblaster volley gun. Pretty cool looking. Back here we've got our Sisters of the Thorn. They're like a horseback wizard unit. Over here, right next to them, are the Wild Riders. They're my 2nd cavalry unit. And way in the back over here, we've got a bunch of Tree Revenants. And they'll kind of make up the like some of the extra shaft. And then I've got two other units that are not here, but will be soon. They still need to be highlighted in the same way Zenithal highlight. So they'll be coming soon. It is a unit of 3 guild handgunners, and a unit of Demigryph Knight. And they're both ready to go as well. With that, I think my arm is doing a little bit better again. So I think I'm gonna get back to painting, you know? Oh shit, really? Nice. Yeah, OSL is, kind of hard, like, I think, to understand at first, but then, like, once you get it, and I think once you start doing it, it can look, like, really fucking good. Yeah, I'm interested in seeing how that turns out. Oh, I suppose I should explain. OSL, for those that do not know, is object source lighting. So when you're painting, let's say I wanted to make let's say for the sake of argument I wanted to make this blade like glow. I wanted to like make it look like it was giving off its own light source. So OSL, the object source lighting, I'd be treating this as a, you know, source of light. And it'd be modifying the paint colors of everything that light would touch. So if it was like a sufficiently bright light, it would slightly change the colors of this head, of this, you know, these over here, his hand, his arm, and it would like fade the further out it got. So pretty interesting. It's a little bit complicated to like get the hang of at first. I think it's actually where dry brushing can really, you know, shine. Because I think dry brushing can kind of like do an OSL like really quickly and not like make it look really bad. I know a lot of people that like really get into it do it with airbrushes, but obviously I don't have an airbrush, and I doubt that if you're just getting started that you have an airbrush either. So, you know, being able to do it with just dry brushing, I think is really good. Starting off from the yeah, that's what I would recommend. And doing like a dry brush manner where it sort of like runs across, just like that. And then like it, you know, most boldly hits the like closest point, the highlight point, and it doesn't get into the recesses as much. So yeah, that's a good idea. I don't do object source lighting too often, just because like, I don't know, I haven't thought it was like super necessary. The few times I've done it for like fire. So like a flaming blade or a torch or something. Works pretty well there. There. Move on to the lower half of this guy. Well, just don't be forehead. I'm like half memeing. And you shouldn't let it like stress you out, man. Gotta, you know, take it slowly. Take it at your own pace. You know, just kind of don't get too stressed out of like, yeah, no, I mean, I don't, super complex models, especially like big complex models, can feel like really daunting sometimes. That's why like none of my fucking like big monster models have been painted yet. Cause like part of the, like, it's just like I feel like I'd be using so much of the same color paint for so long. I don't know. Arcan. Yeah, Arcan. You know, Yunagash is gonna be like that if it's not already painted. Yeah, like my, what is it, Grish Charger? That's what the Lord Arcana Minds, right? I haven't even started that just cause like part of it's cause like I don't know what color scheme I want to do for it. Oh, man. Well, I said that would actually be a pretty good like stream content, I think, to paint Arcan the Black on stream. You know, it's black. It's already October. It'd be Nagash and know if anyone's gonna paint him, it's me. Did I say Arcan? Oh, my bad. They're basically the same character anyway. Yeah. Would be cool to like paint, you know, Arcan the Black, fuck, Nagash on stream. No, I know I'm not wrong, yeah. Arcan basically just does whatever Nagash tells him to. Which I mean, Nagash appreciates because, like, he likes telling people to do stuff. And he likes it even more when they listen. Look at me, I'm analyzing Nagash. There isn't much to analyze, I mean, he's a fucking egomaniac. Well, that might be a good deal. It's not put together like it's still in all this booze and stuff, or it's not put together like it's been taken out of this booze and it hasn't been put together. I know, right? Why can't I just have my perfect moneyless, classless, mostly plain and just not put together completely? Huh. Okay. My bad. I took him away from the camera. Oh, question. What does hosting a stream mean? Then you view to it after you're done? Okay. So, like, if I were to host somebody's stream and then end mine, they would go straight to that stream if they stay in the chat or whatever. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Cool. Maybe I should add like a second lamp back here so that we get a full coverage of light instead of just directly from this behind the... Man, I don't know how to do lighting for video. Like this audio, this lighting's pretty good for painting right now, but like I don't know. Like with a light behind here look better. I suppose I can check after this stream is done, or maybe tomorrow before I stream again. You know, like how does the studio look like with an extra light? Well, all about experimentation, I suppose. Just like with painting. Oh god, this fucking song title is too depressing for me. I'm skipping this. Skip? I'm in the show music section, not the fucking emo music section, right? Yeah. Alright. I think that's almost the entire second base coat done. Again, just gotta get the lines back here. Yeah, same. Fucking disabled. Rise up.
you just hear me? Why can't you just hear me?
Okay. I think that'll be good for now. So we're waiting for this to dry. And go back to this one. And we do a shade. You all ready for some shading? Yeah, because I'm only shading certain parts. Yeah, well, I did this last night too, but we can watch it right now too. So I'm gonna be taking Nuln Oil, everybody's favorite, also known as liquid crack, and shake it up. Take the paint. Make sure we're not overloading it. So we're just, with the Nuln Oil, we're just shading the stuff we painted gray. That's it, nothing else. Yeah. Look at that detailed, boys. Still wet, obviously, but you can only see how it soaks into the recesses there. Why did I do that? Whew. Wow. 10 grand? That's fucking nuts. Is it just like a fucking trap? It's just a trap. Like, you don't want to actually take that class. Good old college system fucking us over. Fucking demand for your education. Nice. Uh, practically working, like, you mean like working at a job? Oh, gee, I suppose that kind of depends on, like, um, which semester would, like, if I had our classes. Um, man, I couldn't tell you. It sort of, like, depended on the semester, I guess. I will say, one of, like, my, yeah, I don't know, one of my, escapes, I guess, from, you know, like, when I was having, like, a panic attack or whatever, or, like, a mental, breakdown during, the school year. One of my, like, escape routes would be through art. Um, so, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so you can see now the still drying, but the shade is been applied to these to the gray areas, and it both darkens them and adds the tiny little lines of shadow. So we're gonna move on. This should have all dried by now. We're going to do the same thing for this guy. And okay. Oh yeah. Look at that. Looking good. Now we're gonna do this on. It's like a same 2-hour, 15-minute mark. So another 45 minutes. That should give us enough time to I think finish the shade on these two, and I think quickly dry brush on to this guy who we've largely ignored all stream. Oh, that's my crap brush, god damn it. Oh well. I'm gonna be real careful with where my hand is, so that I don't accidentally spill the normal oil like I did the paint from last stream. Double checking that the stream didn't crash or anything. No, I can understand that. Like you learn how to do it, and you learn how to do it, and you learn how to do it, and then like the time comes to like actually have to do it, and then you're like, oh shit. Whip. Feel bad, man. Okay. Almost done with the normal shading here. The safe baby sleep realm. That what we call, I was gonna make a horrible joke about, like, body slamming tiny children, but maybe on second thought I won't. The opposite is the other realm. Listen, sometimes your mind goes to killing babies, you know? Weird like that. Okay. That is the Nuln Oil done for both of these. Now here comes the critical question. How am I shading the brown? Like what color am I using? Because normally I like, if I follow like the heavy metal color scheme, I'd be using Agrax Earthshade, which yeah I would use if I had it, but I don't have it. I do have this, which is a homemade wash. I've actually got two homemade washes. One is meant to be black and one is meant to be brown. So Agrax Earthshade is like a really dark sort of blackish brownish. I think this might be the closest substitute to that. Because I feel like this one is a little bit too brownish. What do you think? This black or this brown, or should I just like suck it up and use Lakeland? Or even Nuln Oil, I could use that as well. It's just sort of, it's weird, like I don't know what to use right now. Move the camera a little bit. You know what, I suppose if I'm going for like a one color, maybe Lakeland would be best for that. So I think we'll use Lakeland. Actually, I'm gonna use it on this guy first. And then we'll see how it goes from there. Again, we want to be careful because I really don't want to spill this shit. like 30 minutes, and we'll start wrapping it up. Oof. Imagine that can't be fun to clean up. Alright. Night, my dude. It's alright, we're only going for another like 30 minutes or so. Yeah. I'm thinking, I chose Lycon because I think it'll bring a little bit more warmth back to this model. Because of the brown that I added last night to this, before I spilled it all. I think it sort of overshadowed the warmer brown underneath it. So we're bringing back a little bit of that, I think, with the Lycon. And then I plan on dry brushing that brown back over everything, for two reasons. One, so I can kind of show off how dry brushing is done. And then for two, because I think it'll help, you know, match with the others that I didn't do this for. So. And it'll be a pretty heavy dry brush. Most of it's gonna get covered instead of, like usually with dry brush you don't want to be like, you want to be like a little bit careful. I'm not gonna bother being careful. Okay. Yeah, I think that looks a little bit better. Kind of see the it's a little bit warmer now, which is what I was going for. So I should all be dry. Yeah. Which one did I do first here? Oh, I suppose it doesn't matter, huh? Okay.
Tell me what you see. It's too late to take it back now. You're in too deep. Take a look at everyone, the ones you took advantage of. Whose brains you burned to cinder block. Are you proud of everything you've done? Take a look in the mirror now and tell me who you see. Do you think it's working? Are you who you want to be?
Alright. Shade painting on the last guy.
Whose legs you cut to stand up? Can you guarantee you'll find love? And everyone's
What is this chipmunk sound? We're doing skipping this. Looks like my bitrate's fucking up right now. So if you're getting lag, it on my end, not yours. almost done. And then we're gonna do dry brushing, and then we'll be done for the stream for the night. Alright, that's those shade washes done. So now go back to this boy and let those two dry. Done with this brush. It's time to do some dry brushing. So I'm gonna still take Rhinox side. I'm going to take this dry brush, really kind of scraggly dry brush, and apply a little dab of this to the tip. Let's get going. Alright. Just a little bit to the tip, just the tip. So we take it to our paper towel here, and we rub in the paint. I'm going to scrape off as much of the paint as we can, and then to test it, I'm going to take my hand here, and we're going to dry brush across my hand. You see some of it coming off, so I think that should be good. So now we take our model here, run it across the top. The change is going to be kind of subtle because it's a brown on a brown, so we're not going to see like a whole huge like change in color tones here. A little bit more brown. Same thing. Now the last thing you want to do is be too heavy with the paint when you're dry brushing, because otherwise you'll see how it's coming on really strong there. That means I've got too much paint there. So, and that, see that like streaky thing that you can see at the edge there? That's what happens if you got too much paint. So we want to rub it in a little bit more. And that should be good. So we'll keep going. So we're not going to notice a whole ton of difference because we're using a pretty dark color on an already dark background and it's the same color. But I think if you look really closely, like right here, right at the lip of the chest there, you can kind of see a difference in color. That's because of the dry brush. The lighter color is what I just added. And the darker color is underneath it and kind of, so that's kind of like the effect that you can get with dry brushing. You can also sort of see it at the kneecap here. You can, wasn't able to like really dry brush from the top here, but I was able to dry brush on the back, here. See if I can get like in the light there. Again, really dark color with a really dark color of the, the same color. Doesn't look that noticeable. If I were using two different colors, or like a one light version of on the darker color, this would be a lot more obvious. But unfortunately, this isn't going to be. Now I think tomorrow, or whenever I stream next, which will probably be tomorrow, I will be using layer brushes as the highlight of Doombull Brown over all of these, over the brown for all of these guys. And then from there, I will likely take this color, the correct bronze, and dry brush it lightly over everything, over all of the dark on these guys. And I think that's going to be my plan going forward for these guys. Yeah. That's going to be the end of the stream for now. I'll probably stream again tomorrow. And yeah, feel free to join then too.